And we're stealing from him. We're a hero.
The desk consists of a simple tabletop closed in by 2 hinged doors.
Hinged doors.
It doesn't have a lock.
We should make sure to oil everything just to be safe.
That didn't do.
Let's go over here slightly.
That didn't.
All right, I guess it doesn't matter. Anything inside?
You find a small bottle of healing potion, which you take. You also find a large book, too bulky to take with you. It's a diary. The author was working in Castle Borgov when the Boyar was still around, and mentions a secret passage in the Boyar's crypt. Interesting.
Let's see if I can do it with a quick alt tab. Ban some awful bot. There we go. And
that didn't do anything.
Everything's fine. Anything else in here?
You scan through the book in the old man's desk.
Oh yeah, secret
some...
passage in the Boyar's crypt. That is what the thief chief was going to tell us, and that's what I knew when we walked into the graveyard. But unfortunately, or not unfortunately, that is not something we want to tackle right just yet. There's other things we should be dealing with first.
What? Who? Anna, is that you?
Oh no.
What? Who is there? Dmitri? Is that you? Help! Thieves! Vampires! Dmitri, come quickly! Help!
Oh no. Now you know why the squeaky wheel gets the grease. You let this one do a bit too much squeaking and it squealed on you. You've been squelched. So, I'm pretty sure we're supposed to take that off. So let's do this again.
The old man stirs in his sleep.
Wait, what?
Calls out. You find a small.
That was
it's a
weird.
Diary.
Because when we tried to use oil before, it said it didn't do anything.
That didn't.
All right, let's
You pick up the ugly mug and carefully place it on the floor.
There we go.
That didn't. You see that this is filled with junk. Pawing around on the odds and ends, you pick up a dagger, 1 crown, and 11 kopecks as the only things worth taking.
So we've got a little bit of money so far.
Looking inside. Looking in.
Why don't we get out of here? Because there's nothing else for us to do right now. Now, I'm pretty sure we can do something I'm about to try to do. It's pretty fucked up, but I'm not doing like 100% every action of the game, but I think it's worth noting that I'm almost positive you can do this. If you're like a bad person,
You easily manage to slit the throat of the defenseless old man. Dead men tell no tales, eh?
What has happened to me? I do not understand. You. Why did you kill me? I do not know you. Why did you do such a thing?
dead men tell no tales, then why did this one do so much talking? Next time, leave the murdering to the bad guys, eh? So, if you're like, oh, I'm just gonna murder the old man, then he can't do anything about it. Well, he turns into a ghost, and then I guess he tells the police. He just goes up to the Burgermeister. He's like, yeah, that guy did it. And you're like, what? Alright, we can't unlock this yet, so we're gonna get out of here. Oh god, I forgot about that. If you exit through the window, it makes a noise and he gets up, like, you know, he catches you, but it doesn't actually do anything. It's super weird. I don't really get it. I don't know if it's a bug or what. So, gonna say that was a successful thief time. There's only one thing we didn't get, and that is what's inside the chest there. So for the moment,
After
we're going to grind a bit. I don't know if we can grind on the chest in there, even though that's what we want to grind on, because it might cause him to wake up, but I'm not really sure.
As you start to open the door, you hear footsteps inside. Someone's awake in there.
Oh no. It's weird that it said I could open the door, but someone's awake. Weird. Hey, Besto. He's doing whatever he feels is best, is all I can say. So we're just gonna flicker our way through this. I guess, slight epilepsy warning, because there are a lot of flickering things going on right now. I wish there was a better way to do this, but that's what the game demands. Oh, it's getting pretty light out. We should actually go to bed. We'll continue to thief later.
Look, he is safely locked away.
Oh.
We should wait a bit to see if the gravedigger shows up.
Well, there you go. Igor's missing. That ties it. The little weasel never goes anywhere, for crying out loud.
Yeah, except when he's with that wacko, crazy, cuckoo doctor.
Why else would that gypsy be so darn close to town? He got a taste for meat.
It was a full moon outside last night, I'm telling ya.
Here, somebody's going to jail. Justice must be served, even for that little gravedigger.
Justice? We don't even know if a crime has really been committed. Just relax, go home or to the inn. The gypsy goes nowhere. We can decide what to do later.
But we...
Later, go home.
An event's happening. Due to the passage of time. How dare. So what the fuck is happening?
A gypsy was found right outside the town gates. We brought him here for questioning.
Why don't you have a bake sale, pal, and send away for a clue? Everyone knows that gypsies are werewolves.
Yeah, little Igor was somebody's Big Mac, and you want us to just go home?
That werewolf is a danger to us all. Think of our families. And our mistresses.
Do you think I would endanger the town by allowing him to escape? The gypsy is securely locked up. He will not get away.
This game's very unique. Even amongst its own sequels and prequels, it is like it's a standout game for sure.
Werewolves are mere peasant tales.
You want to see a peasant tale, pal? Look, we all know that werewolves are real.
What does that even mean?
Yeah, I saw the movie. They turn into wolves by the full moon.
They are harmed only by silver in wolf form.
They're allergic to wolfsbane.
There's a poem about it, okay? Even a man who's pure in heart.
And says his prayers by night.
Enough! Enough! It is all hearsay and speculation.
May become a wolf when the wolfbane blooms.
Oh, that's beautiful. And the autumn moon is bright.
Or so the charming legend says.
I am trying to do the job to which I was appointed. I am trying to make certain that justice...
Justice. Justice schmustice, Einstein. Was it justice that little Igor was murdered and wound up the Blue Plate Special?
Yeah, the murderer was caught, and I want to hit him. Let the punishment begin.
Right. Then we'll have justice.
Am I the Burgomaster or am I not? I have said all that there is to be said about this subject. The gravedigger was missing last night.
And we matriculated on down to the cemetery to search, see?
Yeah, but we didn't have far to go. Just outside town, we caught ourselves a werewolf.
Yeah, but we found no trace of poor old Igor.
Enough! Igor is missing. We do not know what happened to him. It is none of your...
Perfect. The gravedigger Igor's been killed.
And we captured a werewolf.
Listen, I'm telling you, Igor's death must be avenged.
Go home. Just go home, all of you. You do not know the truth yet.
We're gonna make the little gypsy tell the truth, don't you worry.
Yeah, let's see how much lying he does after we take his teeth out by hand.
Jesus Christ.
Dimitri, dude, listen.
No, you listen, all of you. There is nothing to be done until we know all the facts. Now go home and let me do my job, please.
So the Igor's death must be avenged line, I think, was glitched into that other conversation. Because it makes sense here. It doesn't make sense in that other line. Alright, so I talked to him. Can I talk to them about anything? Oh, they have their own stuff.
Hold it, Slick. Don't you know what a werewolf is? A man who turns into a wolf.
Yeah, when he's sunbathing at night, you know? It's the full moon that does it.
Listen, the werewolf eats children, which don't make him all bad.
Igor was not a child.
Hey, Yuri's daughter
Oh.
was eaten by one, huh?
No one knows what happened to Tanya. You cannot say she was eaten.
What else could have happened? I mean, we have the werewolf that did...
It'll break out of your little trick-or-treat jail and eat us all.
Hans, not one word about Tanya eaten by a werewolf will you make to Yuri. He and Bella have been hurt too deeply. As you are a man, do not open the wounds again.
Well, I'll tell you what, you suit yourself, pal. But at least they can be avenged now upon the werewolf. The gravedigger's missing.
I mean, we looked everywhere. He's usually under my wife's bed.
You even tried to talk to that quack Dr. Cranium.
That ridiculous doorbell.
At first, we thought he might be lost.
Then we found the gypsy.
The gypsy did it. He toasted Igor.
Yeah, and then he ate him. Check his breath. It smells like Igor.
Poor Igor.
I'm telling you, gypsies are werewolves.
Yeah, gypsies are all tramps and thieves.
Jesus.
Gypsies cannot be trusted.
I think we're fixing to have one less gypsy around here.
Okay. Those are some harsh words. Let's go inside and talk to the Burgermeister by himself. Also,
What are you looking for this time?
we should probably talk to the gypsy. Nothing new?
I'm getting some much-needed relaxation now. I don't have to worry about that annoying stranger getting into trouble. You've proven quite capable of taking care of yourself.
This seems like a conversation lines for like when things aren't bad, but we'll go through them.
Things are settling back to normal now.
Are they?
Hopefully nothing else exciting will happen for a while.
How does he still have these lines available?
Well, let's see. What haven't I told you about before? Ah, there's the gypsy camp to the far east, and the old hangman tree to the southeast. The gnome said something about Baba Yaga being there, but I don't know about that.
Oh. The gnome knows about Baba Yaga. That's interesting. No, they expected us to go in here because we need to talk to him. Let's look.
In such a small village,
No, that's not what I wanted, but that's fine. It's Chin Man.
Let me out of here before these townspeople burn me. I did nothing to harm them, yet they accuse me of murder. Set me free!
Nobody chins like Gaston.
the gypsy starts to yell, then catches himself. He speaks with a whisper.
Gypsies are not werewolves. That is a lie spread by superstitious villagers. Do not believe everything you hear, huh? I know nothing of your gravedigger. I certainly didn't eat him. Why don't you look for him yourself? At least you should know where to look.
Okay. Well, can we say hello to the Greet Gypsy?
What are you doing here? Do you not know that Burgomeister sleeps in the back room?
Is it the time of day that's fucking everything up? I think it's the time of day. I'm gonna go to sleep.
Calm down, everyone. Give me a little more time.
Yeah, well, that's all well and good, Gandhi, but we have waited long enough.
Yeah, he's right. I got first dibs. That gypsy's gonna pay.
That gypsy's gonna make Joan of Arc look like a piker. He's gonna burn at the stake.
Jesus Christ.
Yes, yes. If I cannot find out what happened to Igor before tomorrow, you shall have your burning.
Well, can we sleep?
After
Well, I'm glad we were given a specific time limit. And I'm sure that we will not waste our time just to see what happens. That would be horrible of us to not even look for Igor and to wait the entire day and night because we think for no particular reason that the gypsy did do it, even though the evidence is clearly very, very poor. And we're gonna... Can I skip this? We're gonna skip this.
you
Guess it's not gonna matter in this timeline anyway.
read.
Is that long enough? No.
Nice.
Yeah, you're right. Let's make sure that monster can't harm anybody, except maybe my wife. Again!
Oh my god.
Let's burn the bozo right here.
No, I will not allow it.
Hey, you said that we should wait for proof that Igor was killed.
Right, where's Igor, if he's not dead?
That killer's gotta pay for Igor's death.
Please, give me more time. Wait at least until tomorrow before burning the gypsy.
What are you, a broken record over here? We can't wait much longer. He's gotta fry.
These people are for fucking blood. Right, I guess we're gonna have to wait again. Maybe it's actually a time limit of 2 days. I mean, the biggest question is, where is Igor?
After some rest,
Theory's freaking out in the background. I can hear her whipping around. Now, if you were like me and a dumb child, you would have accidentally spent too many days out in the forest at the wrong time and come back to find the problem happening. And you'd be like, oh, I didn't realize Igor was missing and I missed the time period in which to go and find out what happened to Igor. So we're gonna skip one more, and this should be enough. Alright, is this it? Or is it 3 days? Nope. Nope, this is it.
By my blood and by my death, I curse you all! As I die, so shall you all!
The unjustly executed gypsy's dying curse took you and the villagers with him. So, avenging Igor is maybe not the right call. So, I think we need to talk to him. I don't remember if we actually talked to him before we, Okay. So, that is a... You can potentially soft lock yourself. Yeah. You can potentially soft lock yourself because if you make too much time pass on the outside, then you wander in, there's nothing you can do. There is a hard limit. Yeah, it's not completely open-ended. There are certain events... The game never tells you, but there is a global timer in which the game will end, and you will fail, and everything's super fucked. And then there are... I want to say there's maybe 2 events in the middle. This is one of them. I can't remember the second one. But there's another event that will also cause a failure state to happen. Not nearly as unfair as... or unfair and unforgiving as King's Quest, but still difficult. And especially as a first-time player, you might not know what to do or where to go. You have to do a lot of experimentation, because sometimes the game is very liberal with the information it gives you, and other times you gotta fucking figure it out. Now, with this particular one, I think it's pretty obvious where Igor is, because where would Igor be? He's not in town. Where else does he go? He goes to the graveyard.
You hear a monstrous groaning noise from beneath the fallen tombstone. Perhaps a horrible monster waits below.
Perhaps.
This headstone does not have an epitaph. Yet. How about that old one? Death is just nature's way of telling you to slow down.
Big strong. Terrifying fucking pixel face.
Igor saved! Kind stranger saved Igor! Good kind stranger! Igor happy grave, not Igor's grave!
Bye, Igor. So, Igor was working on the grave and accidentally... I don't know... The grave size doesn't make it... Don't worry about the grave size. And the gravestone fell on the grave and trapped him inside. Because we were strong enough, we were able to lift it off him. However... I'm going to potentially waste a little bit of our time. I want to see... I want to make sure this also works. Because what if you're not strong? How are you supposed to deal with the situation? I thought that would actually give me an autosave before I went to the graveyard, but it super didn't. Oops. There's Nikolai. That is actually an option, I'm pretty sure. But it wouldn't solve the problem completely? I'm actually not sure. I think you can, though. That would be a thief solution, but it wouldn't exonerate the gypsy. It would simply save him, but it wouldn't make relations between the gypsies and the townsfolk any better. So let me save once we get in here.
You hear a monstrous groan.
Yes, Arasaka, I found your people. Actually, one of your people is going to be burned at the stake. If we don't find where Igor went. So, I mean, you know. He's being blamed for a murder he didn't commit. Also, that gravestone is bleeding.
The inscription
for some reason. Just don't worry about it. You can also use...
This is not a good place.
Oh, I swear there's a way to do this. Yeah, there we go. That looks like garbage. Yeah! So you can use the hook the grappling hook as a pulley system and raise it up that way.
Igor said...
And I'm pretty sure you can also use magic to just, like, open it. But hey, as long as we're here, why don't we find out? I think the open spell? Yeah, the open spell should work. Look at that. Multiple ways to solve the same problem.
Igor saved...
Easy. So, now that we've fixed that problem, we can go back to town. We're no longer under threat of the first end event, which gives us a lot more time. Not infinite time, but at least more time. Also, Igor is kind of a badass if he can get through the forest without ever getting fucking murdered. You've seen drakes in those weird... they're like... They're quadruped bear... bull... They're weird creatures. I don't know what they are, but they're fucking horrific. In Evil Rabbits. I don't know how the fuck he gets through. I just don't. Or doing it at night, even. Why would you ever go at night? You haven't seen night yet. Night's bad.
The gypsy is gone.
Great.
The gypsy is no longer my prisoner. Good riddance. I would not have enjoyed burning him at the stake.
It's a pretty harsh sentence.
I'm just glad this whole thing is over. I hope this is the last of people disappearing mysteriously around here.
Yeah, no one will ever disappear mysteriously.
The townspeople
No.
are foolish sometimes.
No.
They want easy answers instead of difficult solutions.
Well, I mean, I gave them an easy answer by saving Igor, to be fair.
Farewell, and thank you for helping, Igor. I did not believe the gypsy was guilty, and I did not want to burn him at the stake.
Let's go talk to Igor. I'm sure he has some things to say to us.
Igor, very glad not to still be in grave. You Igor's friend now.
Yeah, the Burgermeister's just bristly. He doesn't like strangers, but he seems to actually care about justice. Crypt key? I don't know why we're talking about this, but...
Igor not give crypt key to strangers. You not stranger. Igor give crypt key to you.
Score.
Oh, reports of Igor's demise greatly exaggerated. Grave accident? Little graveyard humor there. That good one. Igor carve headstone near grave. Igor fall in grave. Gravestone fall on grave. Igor not get out until you get him out of grave. Igor in grave danger. Little graveyard humor there. Staff been in town long time. Dimitri's grandfather brought staff to town. People say Doctor mad. Doctor not mad. Doctor just crazy. Oh, people not like gypsies. People think gypsies steal things. People think gypsies eat people. People think gypsies not normal like Igor.
Okay. So we got a new key, and that might be to the crypt, but I know that's not the only thing we need to get into that crypt. Also, because of our pick locking, I think that's how you say it in this game. Our pick locking skill, we are better at getting, or we are capable of getting into the crypt without the key. But we have the key, so we don't really care. We do need pick locking for other things, though, so we need to get that out. So, let's see if we can work out. We may or may not be able to. Let's make a save that we can come back to if we need to as well. This is like day 5, I think, or day, yeah, I think it's day 5.